We refused to get a 9 to 5. We got evicted from the hotel we were staying at. Now we're homeless. I could have got a 9 to 5, but I'm never doing that. I would rather be homeless and live outside than work for somebody else.
That's a terrible idea.
Me and my girl gonna work for ourselves. She does her service. We record our videos on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. That's how we get paid.
Here we go again.
Y'all know what time of the month it is. It's time to check in with our favorite couple, HOMELESSNESS, over on TikTok. Go give them a follow. But we're going to see what they up to weather them broke. They're still in the tent. Let's see how life is going for them. What it look like, TV?
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insadians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today, y'all, it's nothing major. We just checking back in with our favorite couple, you know, HOMELESSNESS over on TikTok. We check in once a month so we could keep up with their, you know, their progress to see if they ever get into an apartment that they've been trying to get to for forever. And if you're unfamiliar with who they are, let's just run back the saga a little bit so you understand how we got to this point.
We were living in a storage unit and got kicked out because it got so popular. Everyone was talking about it. It was even on the news. We lived in a U-Haul after we got kicked out of the storage unit. We used that same U-Haul to set up our new homeless spot next to the shopping mall. There were no private property signs, but someone owned this land and kicked us off. So then we moved into a hotel, and then we got evicted from that, and we're homeless again. This is our second time being homeless. We know how to survive, and we're gonna stay out here until we save up enough money to where we pay off all our debt and get a tiny home. We gotta raise our credit really high.
You've been saying that for years.
So that brings us where we are today. And if you've been following the story close along, you know that they had the tent inside the tent method so they could stay warm all winter.
We slept in here last night. It was very, very warm. Like, I was so warm in here because we even got we got a little cover on the top of it over here. Cover this up, and then it's dark in here too. It's real cozy in there. Yeah, we be chilling. It's really like, it's cold outside, but the difference in temperature is crazy. Like when you come in here, and especially when you go in here, when you put this on set up like that.
But now that the weather has broken, they don't need the tent inside the tent. So they're doing a little redecorating, reorganizing, you know, to make things a little bit more comfortable for the weather that we're getting right now.
Bro, you can have both of them on. Cozy, right?
Yeah.
So much more comfortable. It's not that the other one, like, it's just that, okay, so first of all, it's on a hill.
You gotta admit, at least they got the big tent, man. The big tent is a big tent. That is a humongous tent where they had the camera set at the right angle or something, but that was a big behind tent. And for everybody out there that's saying they faking, this has been one long, you know, really intricate fake that they doing, because they out here and they in this tent, man. But if you ask me, man, we can learn something from our man. I know we have a little fun with them. We check in every month and we have a couple laughs, but my man is really grateful for the things that he have. And that's one thing that I think we all can take at least from him.
Even though I'm homeless, I'm grateful for this power bank, 30% power. I'm grateful that I can get it charged too. I'm grateful to have something to cover up. Now it's hot right now, but in the springtime it's on and off, so I'm happy that I have the option. I'm grateful to have the option. I'm grateful for this phone stand. My elbows hurt a lot from recording a lot of videos, so I need a phone stand. I'm grateful for this table right here. This stylus to do videos. Editing with this is everything. Very grateful. Grateful for these because we do a lot of dirty work in here, so without these, hands would get dirty. Grateful. Grateful for this book right here, for the brain. Upgrade your brain. Grateful for this. Because without that, I couldn't clean this beautiful carpet that I'm also grateful for. Grateful for the shirt on me. Could have no clothes. Grateful for this drawer.
He is grateful.
My man was grateful for everything, man. But anyway, man, they living life right now, man. They pretty much living in that tent like it's a hotel room.
No. 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 Don't.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do it for you. Come here.
Yeah.
Okay, move your foot, okay?
No, it's not doing anything.
I don't want it there though, because I'm under my armpit.
Okay, well stop. You're gonna get kicked in the
Okay,
face.
move your foot. There you go, let me get big.
Get a room.
Like I said, man, they treating that tent just like a hotel room. They frolicking and eating all day long.
They were very, very hungry.
If you've been keeping up with the updates on this couple, one thing that I have noticed, and this is just a piece of advice, I'm not telling you what to do, just an observation that y'all might not see because y'all actually doing this stuff. If y'all order half the amount of food y'all be eating, y'all mess around and be able to have an apartment every month because y'all be ordering like it's a family of 5. Every time we see y'all order some food, y'all don't order for just 2 people. Y'all be ordering for like 5 people.
When you're homeless, rent is $0. So we just be chilling, eating apples with honey and cinnamon on them because in a tent it's hard to live. So the only focus is survive. Anything else is extra and out the way, like cooking. Cooking is really, really hard to do without a proper kitchen. I mean, people don't realize like when you don't have a sink to even clean your dishes when you're done cooking. Everything is extra. So we get a lot of takeout and we enjoy it too. And we know when we move out and get a home, we're gonna cook every day and eat healthy. We're gonna make sure our methylation's on point. We're gonna get all our vitamins and everything. So we not playing when we move out. But for now, we saving this money on rent and we gonna get takeout because I'm not trying to cook like that. I'd rather spend the extra money on takeout than cook food in this tent on a regular. And we do eat 1 meal a day too, even takeout. That's another way we save money. So yes, we buy takeout all the time, but we only eat it once every day. And a lot of times we have leftovers and we'll eat that the next day.
Yo, somebody hit me up in the comments section and let me know what the methylene levels are, whatever he was talking about, because I ain't never heard of that.
We're gonna make sure our methylation's on point.
And like I said, man, when you ordering for 5 people, you better be only ordering once a day and having some leftovers, man. Y'all be ordering a whole truck full of food, man. And I ain't trying to be nasty, man, but if all you eating is nasty behind fried fast food, man, y'all gotta be taking some nasty dumps around there, man, to be having all these nasty dumps and no running water and no sewage. Y'all got some issues on y'all hand. That can't be the glamorous part of this whole living homeless and saving some money part. How y'all go to the bathroom?
When you gotta poop, it's brutal in here because there's like no air in here. It don't get out. So I ain't gonna lie, it do stink in here real bad when you poop in here. But at the same time, I take it out quick. It don't last long. When we dookie in here, we take it out to the front, and then late at night, so we don't get seen by the security guard, I throw it in the trash. We don't leave no trash out here. You see our outside? We don't play. Now that's not trash. I use that cardboard to cover our shoes when it rains, and that's the broom and dustpan for cleaning outside. We don't trash. There's no trash out here. We don't play. That's our water out there too. You see that? That's what. And then look, the table and stuff. That's not trash. So we don't leave trash out here. And that poop stinks, so I'm not trying to have that out there anyway. We don't want trash and bugs and animals, and that's messed up. Take care of Mother Earth, okay?
Just Father Sky, Mother Earth.
Who would have known, man, that if you poop in a bag in the bedside commode in the tent, it's gonna stink like hell? Who would have known that pooping in the bag, just period, with no water, it's gonna stink like hell? Wow, we just learned something today, man.
Learn something new.
Interesting enough.
I'm telling you, man, with each passing video, your whole claim that we jealous of you.
We not getting the job. It sound like y'all jealous because we found a way to make it work without a job, and you still gotta work a 9 to 5, pushing 40 hours plus a week. We living in a tent, paying no rent, saving up money every single month. More money than the average American could ever think to save. Y'all jealous because me and my girlfriend found a way to circumvent paying rent. So don't get upset with us and tell us that we need to get a job and we lazy. Y'all jealous because y'all got amenities and we dealing with shit without all that saving up money.
Yeah, that claim right there, that claim gets weaker and weaker with each passing video, man, because I don't think too many people gonna be jealous of you pooping in bedside commodes.
Once again, no brainer.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be too many people jealous of you for that, man. But you gotta give my man some credit. He prides himself on his personal hygiene. I don't know how they get it done in the tent. I'm pretty sure he's gonna explain it to us, but he prides himself on his personal hygiene.
I'm homeless without a sink, so I'm using this toilet to brush my teeth with.
Playa say what?
I'm using this toilet to brush my teeth with.
I'm trying to be cool, but damn.
The toilet is completely clean. I Clorox wiped the whole toilet. And when I'm done brushing my teeth, I Clorox wipe it again. We don't play, we keep things clean, okay? I use a spray bottle to rinse off the toothbrush in the area. I use a spray bottle to clean pretty much everything, even my body. Like, not like we take showers, but I'm saying to do like a quick little detail clean or just a quick little bird bath, I use a spray bottle. It's a completely brand new bag, and I always change it out right after I'm done brushing my teeth. I use a tongue scraper too. A tongue scraper gets off 90% of bad breath. That's the main reason why your breath smell. Flossing is the second reason, and then brushing is the last. I always do this every single morning. We do not play. We keep everything clean. Teeth, body, in the tent. In the area around the tent too, especially because this is not our land. We're gonna keep it clean. If it was our land, we would keep it clean too.
Ustedes están sucios. You are dirty.
So late at night after eating all that greasy behind fast food, my man blowing the porta potty up. And early in the morning, he brushing his teeth out of the same porta potty, man.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
And to make it even worse, while he brushing his teeth out of the porta potty, he gotta hear this craziness in the background. All I got to say is you have to be fully committed to your lifestyle to be pooping in the same bucket that you brush your teeth out of every day and having to hear that all morning long just so you could live for free. And you are able-bodied human being that possibly could have a whole lot more than what you have with an apartment. So, like I said, man, to each his own. I hope they continue to make it. I hope they can continue to thrive from their viewpoint because they seem like they're happy in their situation. I still to this day wonder, how is she out there servicing people or servicing whatever she's servicing?
Does her service
to come back and live in a tent? Like, my man must really, she must be a true believer, man. My man done found himself a true believer. But I hope he just don't destroy both of their lives, man, because it sounds like to me like he believes his own BS. And that can get dangerous. When you start believing your own BS, you become a dangerous person. But we done reached the end of another journey. This was just a check-in, you know, making sure they was okay and they was still rocking and rolling. And if they decided to, you know, say they was faking or anything, no, they still moving on. They still moving on. As you can see, they went from the storage unit to one spot to the hotel, back to being homeless. Then they was back in the hotel for a little bit. Now they back to being homeless. For a minute, I was thinking they might be running game, but the longer this goes on, I'm starting to think that this is really the way my man want to live some life. So y'all hit me up in the comments section and tell me how y'all feel about it, man. Y'all think it's still a scam? Y'all think they still running game? Or y'all think that this is just the way they trying to do things? But anyway, man, this video right here has come to an end just like all the other ones. So hit me up in the comments section and let me know how you feel about everything you have just witnessed.
Tell me how you felt about what just happened there.
And if you made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone's groove, my man.
I'm out of here.
And this would not be possible without you guys. So thank you so much for watching and supporting us to the fullest, because I'm never getting a job. I can't stand working for somebody else, for another company working on their time. I'd rather work on my own time and scale my money as much as I would like to, not trade my time for money directly. When you work at a job, you work this amount of hours, you only gonna get paid this much.
You don't want to work. You just want to make noise.